crazy mother.
Welcome to Geeza Talk FC Premier League preview of Bournemouth. Well, let's start with Bournemouth. I mean, not a bad season for him, obviously newly promoted the year before. It's actually the first team to survive a debut season since Swansea back in the 11-12 season. So you've got to give him credit there. I mean, Eddie Howe's done a great job there. He's took him in the Premier League. He's kept him up. Obviously, you've got a new TV deal and everything like that for themselves. Obviously, they're not the biggest club, but to stay in the Premier League, what a massive boost for them. Just quickly on their players, obviously, Callum Wilson was doing absolute bits at the start of the season, scoring goals for fun. And obviously, he got that injury that took him out of the season. It was a big shame for Eddie Howe and his men. But obviously, he'll be back fit for the start of the season. Obviously, they acquainted Benitez as well, old Arsenal boy. He's done well, to be fair. Come straight in, scored a couple of goals. And to be fair, he looked pretty decent watching him. So not too bad at all. Also going to touch on the signing of Jordan Ibe from Liverpool. I mean, Jordan Ibe was doing well for Liverpool from what I've seen. I mean, you know, he's got a pace about him, he can dribble, and he's got an absolute ping of a shot on him as well. So, I mean, I think he's an absolutely fantastic signing for Bournemouth. So, yeah, passing you over to Dan now. What's your thoughts, mate?
Well, where to begin with Bournemouth? I mean, Eddie Howe, again, hats off to the young manager. I mean, proving all doubters wrong last season. Surely be looking to push his team forward from their 16th place finish from next season. Maybe looking to get the old chip out, which they've done with a couple of signings. Obviously, Jordan Ibe from Liverpool, Lewis Cook from Leeds. Again, young English player. Watched a few Championships games last season. Cook looked really good. Tidy little player. They've also signed a young player from Fulham, Heinzman, and a young French player as well. Recent couple of weeks as well. It's a shame for some Bournemouth fans here. Obviously Matt Ritchie and obviously club captain Tommy Elphick go. Personally, I wouldn't have seen none of them go. Obviously they want to keep the core of the team there. I mean, touched on obviously them surviving on their debut season. I mean, we haven't really seen it with obviously West Brom being a yo-yo team up and down. Couple of positives on there. I mean, obviously young Josh King, Norwegian international, didn't score too many last season. Finished in all comps their top goal scorer was 6. Team like Bournemouth probably be looking for more goals. Obviously they bought Lewis Graben. Obviously Mason touched on it. Obviously young Arsenal scholar. Obviously Benitez scoring goals for Wolves last season. Obviously they acquired him in January as well. So he'd be looking to push on. Realistically, for Bournemouth fans, and an overview on a personal note, be looking at a top 10 finish possibly if they can add a real quality to their team. A couple of key players to keep an eye out for you. Also we touched on a few. Obviously Benitez, Callum Wilson as well. Ibe be another one to keep an eye on. A couple of regulars, obviously Bournemouth fans will be able to know of. Steve Cook at the back and Harry Arter in midfield. Obviously recently capped for Republic of Ireland. Just missed out on the Euros, funny enough, obviously with an injury in the pre-game there as well. A couple of ones to keep an eye out for as well. A transfer in from last season from Saint Etienne, Max Gradle. Again, season cut short of an injury, start of the season. And a new player they got coming in, this Lewis Cook. Obviously season we look to obviously do the same again. Played some pretty good football last season. Similar to Arsenal. I don't know what your thoughts be on that, Mason, but I mean, Bournemouth ain't a bad outfit. What's your thoughts?
Yeah, great little team, Dan, to be fair. As I said, made a few good signings. Like I said, Jordan Ibe, I think it'd be a great signing for them. They got Callum Wilson coming back, like you said, Max Gradle. So yeah, Bournemouth, all the best to them. I hope they do well in the Premier League again this season and stay up. And they got their first fixture at home at the Vitality Stadium against Man United. So all the best there.
Mother.